What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. I'm your host, Rob, and to the right of me is...
What's up, everybody? Anime Sunday here, a.k.a. J. Ross. You already know what's going on.
Man, we are here at Anime NYC, and we are here to talk about the most powerful character in Hunter. A lot of people had some problems with me selecting Nanika as the most powerful. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to address it. Alright, so Jared, let me know. I still stand by what I said.
The only problem is, it's not that I don't think Nanika's ability isn't the most powerful ability, because I think it is the most powerful ability in the show. But to say she's the most powerful character implies that she's undefeatable than any other character. And I don't think that's necessarily the case.
I don't know if I would go that. I don't know if I would go that route. To say that she's the most powerful, to me, just talks strictly of her power, of her power of being able to literally kill people without even having to meet them. And listen, my argument was this because a lot of people were talking about Meruem, right? In terms of fighting ability on the field, obviously it is Meruem. But you have to consider the fact that there is a threat to Meruem in the fact that, off chance, if Nanika met up with Komogi, right, before she encountered Meruem, this is a hypothetical battle, right, made a request that Komogi could not fulfill, there is a chance that because there is some love interest between Komogi and Meruem, that Meruem would have also died along with Komogi, just off the fact alone of Nanika's ability that not only you die, but your loved ones die. Everybody gets murdered. Everybody gets destroyed. It doesn't even matter what's going on.
To me, it's just more of like, to me, I look at that as more of like an ace in the hole or an ace up your sleeve than making her the most powerful character, because there are parameters and dispositions in the ability. As we know, Killua has learned, and the rest of the Zoldyck house members who work there, they have learned to navigate through the ability to stay alive. Therefore, the parameters of it aren't even always based on 100% that this is going to kill you. Like, it can be finessed is my point. And because it can be finessed, I look at it as more that if you're smart enough, as we all know that Meruem is a genius, and we all know that even cats like Netero, who are, Nen experts, quick thinkers, realize how dangerous the ability is, and I feel like we come up with a way most of the time to be able to survive it or avoid it.
I have a rebuttal to that. Listen, the Zoldyck family are no scrubs by any means, right? You have Zeno Zoldyck in the house. We already know Killua's dad is a beast. The fact that Nen fighters on that level felt there was a need for Nanika to be locked away in a room just shows me that Nanika's ability, it exceeds anything that they can even really imagine, which is why they keep her away. The only person that really has a decent relationship with her is Killua, which is the reason why Illumi in the first place is trying to make sure that Killua is his key to get a wish out of Nanika.
Now, here's my thing about that. I feel like, for the most part, they keep her locked up because it's just more work to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? It's fear involved, of course. Nobody wants to lose their head.
They are afraid.
But it's really to more just, we don't want to deal with this. I feel like, though, that instead of saying most powerful,
okay,
I would say that she has the most dangerous ability. The most dangerous ability, which means that if caught slipping, yes, you can get messed up. But I feel like experts, especially the top, strongest characters, are only getting caught slipping I'll say less times than more. You know what I'm saying?
All it takes is one time.
All it takes is one time, but I say I put up my point is like I feel like 8 out of 10 times Netero and Meruem is not getting taken out. One, Miriam's like ability for pain and healing and all that stuff. All he needs is to lose one appendage and be like, okay, now I know what I have to do. But for him, it's not a big deal, especially since he absorbs ants and heals and all that stuff anyway. It's like there's parameters that there's more in the arsenal of the powerful characters to help them defeat Neneko's ability. Excuse me. Then Nanako has to just always get them, cut off or killed.
You do realize that Nanika's request can be fatal? I just want to put that out there.
And you're right.
She could hypothetically go up to a Meruem, ask for a brain, ask for his heart, ask for any type of vital organs, and if Meruem says no, he's dying before he even computes what's going on.
Meruem we also don't know what happens to Neneko's ability if she does die, or if she is killed beforehand. We don't know if it's still in effect. We don't know if she just needs to be on. I'm not sure what the unconscious score is, but we do know that if I'm Meruem and I'm already like a genius, and they all have the ability to sense Nen, Meruem will be able to sense danger. He can sense when an ability is something that is not like normally going to hurt him. He knows when something is going to be vital to him. If I'm Meruem, it's pretty, 1+1 solution. I'm either A, take her out beforehand, B, because most of the time we do know that Nanako's requests don't always start out ridiculous. They kind of build up.
Right, they do.
Build up from small to little.
Right.
And that's my main thing.
And that's a big condition. That's also a very big condition, yes. But my thing is that to counter that, you have two extremes of the same spectrum, right? You have one, right, where the conditions have to be built up, any type of bad wishes that have been fulfilled, obviously her requests become more fatal, more dangerous, more outrageous. But on the other side of that, on the other side of the coin, we can also say that the fact that she doesn't even have to know who you are, she doesn't even have to be affiliated with you whatsoever, and you could still die just because somebody all right, had a situation with her. Like, that is a huge thing to me.
Those are all kind of ifs, ands, or buts, Like, what situation do you see Nanako meeting Kami? How do you say, it's Blind Shorty talking about, right?
Yes.
However you say Blind Shorty's name, what, parameters do you see? I'm just thinking to me, and obviously this is, everything's, hypothetical, but I'm just saying, in a real situation where, for example, if Nanako was brought to the battlefield with her, maybe Killua was like, I'm bringing her with me just in case.
Yes,
right?
Okay, let's say that.
And even with Gon and Killua seeing P2, P2, another serious top 10 in the show, right?
Okay.
Just about, maybe.
Okay.
Are you thinking that P2's intellect of sensing danger is not going to be enough to realize, okay, this little girl can end up killing me and Kamagi while she's injured. Let me do something. You don't think that's a possibility? I do. I think that you're underestimating the Nen abilities and the just the level of a problem that these top villains are, especially the Meruems and the P2s and even Neteros. They're master Nen users, even though the Chimera Ants were just born, they're still master Nen users. They know everything about their ability. They know how to deal with all types of crazy strengths. I just feel like there's more in their arsenal to get around the ability than it has for Nanako to. And Nanako really only has one chance either. Because if you think about it, for example, same situation. If they pull up on P2 and Kamgi, and they pull up on her, the only thing really stopping P2 from acting against them was gone in Killua in the safety of home.
Listen, and I understand what you're saying. I think you're overestimating a little bit of Pito's ability to sense, dangerous Nen, just because I think Nanika's ability is very low key. I mean, yes, it is very, very dangerous, but the Zoldyck family wasn't like a thing where the Zoldyck family was like, oh, we sensed this the moment Alluka was born, the moment Alluka was conceived. All right, now we know. It was kind of a thing where Alluka was there, having wishes granted, from the butlers and everything, all those things of that nature. And then after that, we saw that the Zoldyck family said, whoa. This is ridiculous. Nanika's. We gotta put Alluka away because we don't know what the heck is going on right now. So when I see that, I cannot say for a fact that her Nen is something that can be sensed. You know what I mean? So for that, I gotta think that she's still very, very dangerous. But I do see where you're coming from. So you guys definitely let us know down in the comment section below. Obviously, these are some technicalities versus power. So let us know down in the comment section below. Nanika or Meruem. And with that, signing out.